bum, bum, bum. Hey, we're live, I think. Are we live? I think we're live. How's everybody doing? Merry Christmas. Did you know it's still okay to say Merry Christmas? Because it is. It's still Christmas. In fact, today's the 11th day of Christmas. Tomorrow's the 12th day of Christmas. So hopefully you haven't taken down your Christmas decorations yet or stopped listening to Christmas music. You have? Oh, well, hang on. Let me help you out here. See, now you can keep Christmas alive. Although, of course, this isn't the real meaning of Christmas, but it's a fun thing to remember. It's important to remember that Christmas is a season, not just a day. And we shortcut it a little bit. Go back over here, Snowman. We shortcut it a little bit by starting Christmas the day after Halloween. But the reality is, back in the old timey days, Christmas started on Christmas Day. And on Christmas Eve, people would set up their Christmas trees and such, and they'd leave them up through Epiphany. So Epiphany is coming up next. Just a little fun fact there. You can still say Merry Christmas to people. In fact, you probably cause them to be really confused if you do, and that would be fun. So maybe after you've watched this, find somebody else and say Merry Christmas. Okay, now all that fun stuff aside, I'm back in the office, by the way. Got back a couple days ago. Had a great vacation. It's great to have some time off to be with family. Nice to be back, though, as well, and been busy doing a lot of stuff here. Getting ready for worship. We have a service today at 5 in our fellowship hall. It's the cafe service. And then tomorrow morning at 9:30 and then 11:15. So I'm excited to be back in the pulpit and back on the worship leadership train. So hope you'll join me either online or in person. If you're able to, it'd be great. You can go to cocobeach.church and find our watch online tab there to watch online wherever you are. We also, I mean, the first week of January is kind of quiet in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways, it's been fun to reflect. Our new newsletter just got published to the website and just came out in the email list if you're on our email distribution list. And I really enjoyed looking back at December, and you don't realize all the really neat ways that the Spirit is at work until you look back and you see all these pictures and are reminded of the stories and the ways that we were church together in December. Some of those ways were to be a part of the Brigade of Hope, the holiday bags that were given out, hosting the giveaway for Christmas presents and such. We had Santa and Mrs. Claus here. Got my picture taken with both, and that was a lot of fun. We had our midweek Advent services, which were really special for me. I loved the time in the middle of the week to just pause and kind of refocus for the rest of the week. And then, of course, our Christmas Eve services were amazing. I just love those services. Children's time was a lot of fun for me, and the end of the service, Silent Night, we did at both services. The second services, our bell choir played chimes to lead the musical part, and it was gorgeous. And then they dropped out on the last verse, and we sang an a cappella, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. This is really cool. It was one of those like those thin spaces, where you experience the nearness of God. You feel like you're in touch with the holy. That was that for me. It was pretty cool. Hopefully, it was for some other folks too. Maybe for you, if you're somebody who is here for that or you watched it online. Anyway, so now it's January 4th. Tomorrow, the first Sunday in January, and next week, we kick into the next season in the church year. More about that next week, though. And it's an exciting time to be the church here at Resurrection. I can't help but see all the different ways that God's at work through the people. We had a great worship and music meeting this morning. Had some tough conversations, but had some great conversations. And just being around here this morning, the guys were here didn't need to cut the grass, but they came anyway and did some projects and stuff, and that was fun. So I look forward to, as we start into 2025, all the great ways that God is using the people in this place to serve our community, and even more so. I think there's more on the horizon. There's new stuff coming, and I'm pretty excited about that. So if you haven't been a part of Resurrection yet, wholeheartedly invite you to join us sometime for worship, whether it's online or in person, or just come on a Saturday morning, second, third, fourth Saturdays, food pantry, bike shop, burger bash, all the fun things that go on around here. ways that we engage with the community. It's pretty special. I tell people I wish you could all be here Saturday morning to see what goes on around here. So perhaps sometime soon for you. And with that, I guess what I'm going to say is I'm going to try to be better every week about doing these updates. Had got a little bit busy and missed out on several. Sorry about that. But hoping to do more and more consistently in the new year. So tune in on Saturdays and watch for these live streams if you can. And then look forward to catching up with you at some point, whether it's here at church or it's online. Love to visit with you about what it is that God's doing in your life and how something with that might be a part of what we do here at Resurrection. All right. So, anyway, Merry Christmas to you. And it's okay to say that. Merry Christmas to you. Hope you have a great day and a great weekend. I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.